Hello everyone and welcome back to Monday morning. In today's video we are going to be doing the word of the week, tarot and oracle reading. So if you are brand new here, the way that this works is that I pick a couple of oracle decks and perhaps a tarot deck, and we sort of pull a few cards so that we can formulate the direction that we want to kind of focus on for the week. We pull a few cards so that we sort of set our intentions and formulate the word of the week that we would like to focus on. So if that sounds good, why don't we just dive right in? Hey guys, what's going on? It's Meshi with Meshi TV. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're just going to dive right into the oracle reading, the energy reading. I'm not really going to give you much of an update on what's going on astrologically, just because I'm not an astrologer, as most of you know, so I didn't really want to dive in. We will briefly touch on when it's going to be the full moon and the new moon in a separate video, but for today, I thought that we would pick a few crystals and we would just, I only picked about 3 decks, and you're welcome to use your own, and you're welcome to, you know, shuffle along with me if you'd like, or you can simply just use my decks and we can formulate the word of the week. So the decks that I'm going to be using in today's video is the Light Seer deck from, I only have the back of it. So this is the Light Seer deck from, oh my god, I think it's called, her name is Chris Ann. Then we have Kyle Gray's Angel Prayers, and last but not least I have Rebecca Campbell's Work Your Light. And for crystals, so fitting because I picked actually a rose quartz, and I also picked it's a zebra jasper. So zebra jaspers are, I will show you guys a close-up of both of them, but rose quartz supposed to help you mend relationships, work with anything heart chakra related. But really, to be honest, before me even telling you about rose quartz, honestly what matters is how you feel about it when you look at a crystal, how you actually connect with it. Because for each of us, while we can give you a generalized description of rose quartz will help you with the heart chakra and it will, you know, yes, it can help you with opening up the heart chakra, opening up the heart center, and help you with relationships, both romantic and personal relationships and friendships and things like that. But honestly, I find that the best way that you can actually figure out what crystals are for what is by you tuning into its energy and actually allowing that crystal to communicate with you appropriately. With the Jasper, with the zebra jasper, the main reason why I bought this little guy, and I bought this in a tumbled piece, as you can tell. The reason why I bought it is because it has both black and white. So whenever you have both colors, then it always just sort of reminds you of duality. Okay, let's not ramble on. Why don't we just start shuffling and see sort of where we end up. I'm going to speed through this part because there's no point for you to just listen to me shuffling. So I'm going to pull all of the cards, and then after that we'll go through it together. Okay. So let's go through everything in detail first. So first card we have is the 7 of Pentacles. So I feel like we're setting down roots and we're building, but it almost feels like we're pouring all of this energy into setting down roots and deepening those roots so they become stronger. It's almost like, and this can, like I said, like with Pentacles, it can be the physical, materialistic, it could be finance, but it could also be just laying down those foundations, those foundational rules within your family or within your relationships. Like it's laying down those roots and deepening those roots, maybe getting a little bit stronger in your habits or in your rituals or setting up a morning routine. It's really tightening up and pouring so much love and energy into building whatever you're building currently. So if your main focus right now is your health, perhaps you're clearing up a little bit more of your diet, you're paying more attention to the macros, perhaps you're showing up to more regularly to your workouts and you're journaling about it. You're doing a lot more inner work so that you have a nice strong base for your wellness journey. It could also be that perhaps you're doing doing a lot more marketing right now so that, you know, you can reap those benefits, those coins, so to say, in the future. But then we have, it's actually funny because we have 2 Pentacle cards today. So this one is the 5 of Pentacles. And I also feel like it's sort of like just seeing the key that can unlock that door. It's sort of like focusing on what can be the key to actually getting to that next level, getting to that next step, whether it's in your business again or in the relationship. Maybe you're working on a relationship with someone and you've been trying to figure things out with this person and you have a hard time seeing how to unlock that door that will take you to that next level. And then last card, we have the Ace of Swords. Hopefully you can focus. So lots of ideas, lots of things are happening, lots of burning ideas, burning desires. I will read you the Ace of Wands just to be on the safe side. Because it came up reversed, just so you know, so it came up upside down. So when it comes up upside down, it's feeling uninspired, creative blocks, your mind needing rest, unfocused, resulting in burnout. Maybe your mind is just going on overdrive right now a little bit because you want to set down those really deep roots. And then here we're reminded of studying and learning. So this is, the angels are reminding us that continue to learn and allow each day to be a learning experience rather than, you know, being a know-it-all, being someone who actually has all the answers and knows everything, because each day there's always an opportunity for us to learn something new. And from the Light Seer, we have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So here's my thing. Here's what I get from this, and from this. As soon as we have the sense of disappointment that things are not moving in the right direction, we're reminded that we need to constantly fine-tune and refine what's going to work and what's not. But that means that you have to be a bit more humble. Instead of getting frustrated of what's not working, you have to kind of release that a little bit and allow your mind to settle down so new information can come in. Because really, a lot of the times, and I can attest to this personally, that whenever my mind is overthinking something, it's because I have a hard time trusting in myself, or I'm just literally missing information that can unlock the door that can take me to that next level. So Spirit is reminding us here that when you release those expectations, at some point, get into this space, guys, basically. Get into this space where you're pouring so much love and energy and trust into whatever you're building right now. Again, whether you're working on a relationship or you're, you know, starting a new business or you're studying, whatever it is, at some point it does get hard and you will have those challenging days. But what if you offered up that internal anxiety, and instead of allowing your ego, your mind to kind of go on overdrive, what if you surrendered that and just allow it to unfold as it needs to? And that requires a lot of faith. And the more you learn, the more flexible or pliable you can become when it comes to just figuring out what those next steps are, figuring out how to allow and allowing. And isn't it funny that I actually pulled the rose quartz? Because really, for you to allow something, you need to connect back to your heart of what actually makes sense for you, what actually is the right thing for you to do next. So without rambling on, here are some keywords for your word of the week. Allow, surrender. Isn't it a funny way? I think we did surrender last week too. Stop overthinking. Learn. Trust your path. Even if you just pick trust your path, that might just be enough. What would you trusting your path look like in general? What would it look like if you learn those lessons and trust that you laid down a strong foundation? And if you're looking for a phrase, then you can just simply go with, my strong foundation will harvest in divine time. There you go. This is all I have for you guys for today. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please comment below in the comment section and let me know what word you have picked for the word of the week. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have yourself a fantastic Monday. And if you enjoyed this video, you can just support the channel by subscribing and liking and sharing it with all of your friends. And in the meanwhile, I will see you guys again in my next video. Bye.